We engagement farmed real conversations like a Reddit forum.
Absolutely terrible strategy. Where I disagree is big brands have hundreds of thousands of dollars to waste on things to see whether they work or they don't work. Give it a go. If it works, great. If it doesn't, move on.
Here's how we use AI to skyrocket our sales.
Let's face it, we absolutely love AI. But one of the things I'd just be aware of is that is absolutely a ridiculous strategy.
Here are the top Facebook ad mistakes that you need to avoid making. So first up is to never run awareness or traffic ads. If you use these, no joke, you are just burning money.
He's forgetting about the fact that... Hi, I'm Kerry Fitzgibbon, an ADHD fempreneur, multiple seven-figure business owner, and Facebook marketing ninja. Together, let's unleash AI-powered Facebook marketing to take your business from best-kept secret to the top of your niche and beyond. In this episode, I've decided to take a look at what some of the other marketers are out there doing, and I want to give you my point of view after 13 years in the Facebook marketing space. So let's go.
Most people only look at their creative and only look at their copy. Nobody looks at the comment section. So what did we do? We began treating the comment section, understanding that if people commented in the comment section, Facebook would trigger it as people being interested, therefore boosting the post and reducing our CPM. We engagement farmed real conversations like a Reddit forum. 88 would hop into our ad and she would be in a scenario where like, oh, this is a cool product. It would be nice for my dog. Most motherfuckers would be like, oh, well, that's cool. You can get it for 50% off. Here's the link. What did we do? Cultivate relationships with customers. Oh, that's great. Mind sharing a photo of your dog? Boom. Next person, that's a cute dog. Oh, perfect. Do you have a dog? Please post a photo of your dog. Then we would trigger controversy.
Two things about this, all right? So yes, engagement on ads does trigger Facebook to decide whether that ad is good or not. So if you have more engagement on your ad, typically Facebook rewards you and it lowers the price of your advertising. So, Facebook rewards you and your advertising costs drop. However, I'm trying to understand what they're trying to say here is whether they're saying that they cultivate engagement by engagement farms, which means that, it's not real people coming in there leaving comments, which then makes real people come and leave comments, making Facebook think that there's more engagement. If that's the case, absolutely terrible strategy, but let's keep going.
Like, I don't like that dog. And people would go crazy and comment, but Facebook doesn't know the difference. Therefore, we began to have extremely cheap CPMs. We were able to reduce our advertising cost by 160x.
All right, so I haven't tried this strategy. I don't like the sound of the strategy. It's really hard for me to comment when I haven't actually tried it myself. But if you're using click farms, you're using engagement farms, or using anything like that, that's kind of a black hat kind of strategy. It's not something that I would necessarily recommend, but they're saying that they've reduced their ad costs by 160 times. So if that's what they've done, great. I wouldn't be rushing out there and doing it though. So we're going to have a look at the next one. It looks like there's a set of boobs in this one. So, ooh, exciting for some.
This is the easiest ad to make that converts like crazy on Facebook ads. And this is what I'd like to call a bullet point ad. So essentially you have a headline, an image of your product, and then bullet points that explain the features and benefits of your product. This type of ad is dead simple, but really does a long way in converting. I see tons of brands doing this. It's definitely one that you should give a try.
Okay, so the best converting ads and the most easy ones are what we call native ads. So something that when someone's scrolling through the news feed, they think it's, their friends and family have put up a post. Those are the best converting images as such, and they tend to stop the scroll. Those bullet point ones, it depends on what she's talking about there. If a lot of the big brands are using it, sometimes it works, but understand, big brands have hundreds of thousands of dollars to waste on things to see whether they work or they don't work and whatnot. Would it be their highest performing one? Maybe, maybe not. I'm all for simplicity in your images, and you can put your bullet points and whatever else in the copy, but not necessarily in the image. But ultimately, split test it, give it a go. If it works, great. If it doesn't, move on. There were no boobs, by the way. No boobs in the ad. Don't know what the thumbnail was showing boobs for. There were no boobs harmed in the making of this ad. All right, here we go. Here's another one. 8 Facebook ad examples you need. Oh, hey. who is it? Chase. Oh, Chase. Let's have a listen to what Chase
Here are
is.
5 Facebook ad examples that you definitely need. Number 1 is the data-based ad, where you actually back up with proof that your product works. Start drinking this and you'll see your sleep scores increase. Number 2 is our beloved comparison ad. Compare your product against something else and see your conversions go up.
Depends with the comparison ad. The only thing I'd say about that is, try not to diss your competition openly. Depends. I think they probably do that more in America and stuff like that. But yep, so far so good. 2 out of 5.
Benefits and offers-based ad. Try risk-free for 30 days, and here's the benefits that you'll receive. Number 4 is the special offer. Get 2 fragrances when you subscribe to Pure Set. Number 5 is the quiz-based ad, so that way you can give them a product that best suits their needs.
He is correct. All 5 ads are cool. Give them a go. Quiz-based ads, I've been seeing them popping up on my news feed a lot. As with any of the stuff, split test it. I've been interacting with a lot of ads that tell you that you can make money from this quick hack within 5 seconds. So you don't even need a website. You don't need this and that. You don't need whatever. You can just go to trending viral videos, steal this video, pop it onto a page, then go find a product and wherever, and then you just put them together and you'll make tens of $20,000 a day. They forget to mention that you probably need to drive people to the website somehow with some form of marketing to make that money. But there's so many of them now saying how you can make $10,000 a day with this hack. Drives me crazy. Rightio, on with the next one. All I can say is stop making these. Stop making these. What am I stop making?
Here are the top Facebook ad mistakes that you need to avoid making. So first up is to never run awareness or traffic ads. If you use these, no joke, you are just burning money.
Totally agree with that. Awareness and sometimes traffic, sometimes not. But yes, he is correct with that. I agree.
They don't lead to more conversions. Our goal should always be sales, so only use sales.
Our goal is to make sales, so only use sales. Well, he's forgetting about the fact that you still need to have top of funnel warm people up, warm them up with video view campaigns because it's cheaper, easier and quicker to get your brand out there. And then you can retarget with the sales campaigns and so on. But if you don't do any other form of warming up, yes, you can do sales campaigns and you can get direct sales and you can get sales quite quickly, but it's not the best way to build a long-term, sustainable, scalable business. So there needs to be a couple of objectives, but agree, awareness, waste of time.
Text outside of these safe zones. Meta will recognize if your text is in the wrong spot, and that will increase your CPMs and your CPAs, making your ads more expensive. Next up is using narrow audiences. When your audience is too small, it makes your ads more expensive. Target broad interests or use Advantage Plus.
He's correct when he says smaller audiences are more expensive. And he is also correct if you're doing a sales campaign, so you're optimizing for a conversion, that you can go broad or use Advantage Plus. Advantage Plus, it's not working quite as well here at the moment because Facebook will optimize for the conversion, but you need to spend a lot more for Facebook to learn what the conversion is first. So you're best to actually take people at the top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, do video views, build your list, do all that sort of stuff and the conversion ads. But if you try and go broad or Advantage Plus on campaigns that are not sales campaigns, you might end up with the wrong audiences. Facebook might optimize for the wrong audiences, which means that you're getting a whole heap of people that won't buy your stuff. So part right, part wrong, but some of the stuff I agree with. Right, let's see what's going on here. I can see a finger pointing at the screen, so he's obviously doing a demo in this one, I believe. Let's go.
Here's how we use AI to skyrocket our sales. The first tool is Photo Room. You can literally upload your product and have it generate custom backgrounds for you to add to your website and Facebook ads. This is literally AI generated, so we no longer have to take the photos ourselves. I honestly can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not anymore. The next tool is Creatify, and they've literally made it so simple to create TikTok ads. Literally generate custom AI videos that look ultra realistic. That way you can make videos without having to film them.
Let's face it, we absolutely love AI. AI is definitely, taking over the marketing world. But one of the things I'd just be aware of is that because there's so much AI and so many people are using AI, you want to differentiate. So, maybe you do want to, have the proper photo shoot and the proper video people, film your stuff because you can't replace sometimes the creativity and the human mind with coming up with the angles and stuff like that. So AI, to me, in this instance, might come up with more generic-y type of stuff, whereas if you use, a photographer or a proper video team, they can come up with more strategy and some more exciting creatives and things like that. So be aware. All right, for the next one, let's go.
I've just been given access to this ad account, and this marketing agency, they had a 10K budget to spend with this client, and what they did was they spent 3.1K on add to carts, which is ridiculous. When you optimize for add to carts, you are basically saying to Facebook, here's a budget, go get me as many people as possible that just add to the cart, do nothing else. And so what that agency then did is they tried to retarget those add to carts, and their CAC was ridiculously high.
I 100% agree. So one of the things out there at the moment they're saying for e-com is because you need 50 conversions for Facebook to fully optimize, so come out of learning mode, people are moving the conversion. So you can either have the conversion as the purchase or any step up the ladder. So if you're not getting those results initially, they might say, okay, we'll make add to cart the optimization. So what you're saying to Facebook is, hey, Facebook, here's my audience. Show the ad to people that are most likely to add this item to cart. Now, recently I stepped in exactly the same thing, looked at a client's ad account, 473 people added to cart, 4 purchases, right? And yes, then you go and retarget, and you can retarget to those people that added to cart and didn't purchase. But like you said, the cost of acquisition, CAC essentially, was high because you've got to add the first campaign in with the second campaign to get the purchase. I 100% agree that especially with that amount of spend, that is absolutely a ridiculous strategy. It's pretty obvious that, and you'll know it yourself when you're scrolling through the news feed, every second person is a Facebook expert or some type of marketing guru and whatever else. There's a lot of information out there. Some is right, some is wrong, some is actually might be right for your industry, but if you're in another industry would be wrong. And it's really, really hard to determine what's going to work and what's not. What frustrates me is the stuff out there that is absolutely dead wrong, and if you do it, you're going to, end up wasting money and time. One of the things you need to look at is how long has the person been in the industry. Go have a look at their Facebook accounts, see how many followers they've got, and so on, and what they're doing, right? I've been doing this 13 years, okay? So if you actually do want clarification, you do want to know what's happening in the space of Facebook marketing, what actually works after 13 years of absolutely doing this, of being in the trenches, myself, running my own businesses outside of my Facebook marketing agency, then make sure that you do, subscribe to, my podcast to hear more information about how you can actually use Facebook and AI tools the right way. Follow me on my socials, and I will put a link in the show notes to my masterclass, my Facebook and AI masterclass, which actually tells you step by step exactly what you should be doing today to win the game of Facebook and make more money in your business. See you on the next episode. Thank you for joining me. If this episode helped you get your business one step closer to the top of your niche, then I'd love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform too. Don't let your journey end here. Connect with me and my community of like-minded female entrepreneurs at Kerry Fitzgibbon on social platforms. I look forward to helping you build your business.